no, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Toronto Blue Jays in the second game of a 4-game series here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Folks, how you doing? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Yep, I got caught trying to sneak into the Truist Club. I thought if I got here early enough, maybe I could stuff a few crab cakes into my pockets. But, man, the security is tight. And so is Melanie Newman's shirt. Folks, how you doing today? Melanie, all right, so we're wearing the City Connect Open jersey. With a little top underneath. Okay. Hey, how you doing, everybody? The Orioles are coming off a loss last night. The offense got back to their not hitting ways last night. We gotta. Hey there, Melanie. How you doing? We got some work to do on offense, folks. We got a really good looking lineup here tonight, though. We're facing a relief pitcher for the Blue Jays who's going to start this game. I don't know what their plan is after this reliever, but he's a guy that's not going to go more than an inning and change. A lefty by the name of Adam Macko. Macko. Don't know much about him. He's a left-hander, but the Orioles are putting a lineup out there tonight without considering it a lefty starter, quote unquote. This looks more like a lineup you would see against a right-handed starter. And that's a good thing because that means we got Sammy in the lineup. And that's always a good thing. Sammy and Adley both in the lineup here tonight. The lineup looks strong. I think we can put some offense together as long as we don't repeat last night's performance. Outside of that, we've looked pretty good with the hitting lately. But it's really going to come down to Trevor Rogers tonight, folks. Rogers with an ERA just under 7, 42 and 2/3 innings on the season. He has not really been fooling anybody after the first couple of starts. And, it's basically been an automatic loss every time he's taken the mound here for the past half dozen starts or so. We don't want that to happen. We want Rogers to just, again, he doesn't have to be the guy that put up a ridiculous ERA last season. He just needs to be effective. Give up 3 runs in 6 innings and call it a day. That's a 4.5 ERA. We'll take it. 2 runs in 6 would be good, but we'll take 3 and 6. Hopefully the offense can pick up the rest. But, I think we just need Rogers to be effective tonight. And also, to not get lit up early. Get through this lineup first time without too much damage. And try to get ahead of the hitters, Try to throw some first pitch strikes. The command has not been there for him. And when he's throwing strikes, they are pretty fat pitches. It's just, I don't know what it is about Rogers. I don't know how to define it, but you just know what, his pitch mix, his arsenal, he doesn't throw that hard. The breaking pitches don't break with any extreme amount. He's not at the top of the list of best, slider or best, even a best changeup. Pretty good changeup, but he's just been hitting his spots when he's good, keeping hitters off balance. But if one thing gets thrown off, you can't rely on just blowing guys away with a fastball or, just some out pitch to get those outs. So I feel like that's the deal with Rogers. It's, you've got 2 versions of him. One of them is very, very good, and another is very, very not good. I don't think there's much middle ground for this guy. Hey, look, there's Rick Dempsey. What is he doing? What is this company? Oh, they're all wearing the shirts. What is this? They're going to get their legs scoped. What is this commercial? I love local ads. All right, so we got Masson on here. Sorry, folks, I'm just distracted by television. Anyway, what else is going on? So, this is game 2. It's going to have Trevor Rogers facing, again, a left-handed reliever by the name of Adam Macko. Here are the starting lineups. For the visiting Blue Jays, George Springer will DH and lead off like he did last night. Ernie Clement will bat second and play shortstop. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at first base will hit third. Kazuka Okamoto, the third baseman and cleanup hitter. Dalton Varsho in center field will bat fifth. Making his major league debut, called up yesterday, playing second base, Charles McAdoo. Miles Straw is in left field. He will bat seventh. Is it, how do you say his first name? Yohendrick Pinyango. Yohendrick Pinyango in right field. Man, I wish Harry Carey were still around. I'd love to hear him pronounce Yohendrick Pinyango. See how he'd do it. Brandon Valenzuela will bat ninth and do the catching. For the Orioles, leading off and playing in left field is Taylor Ward. Gunnar Henderson at shortstop batting second. Adley Rutschman is going to DH. He'll hit third. Pete Alonso, the cleanup hitter, at first base. Samuel Basayo behind the plate and hitting fifth. Leody Taveras in center field will bat sixth. Colton Cowser in right field hitting seventh. And then number 8 spot, it's Coby Mayo at third base. And batting ninth, second baseman Jackson Holliday. The Orioles are playing home on a Friday night, which means it's our City Connect jersey night. The new City Connects in 2026. It's got that Camden green and old school calligraphy looking B logo there. We're wearing that tonight. Orange and green. Rock the green tonight, folks. Rock the green. Up. We got somebody here ready to sing the national anthem. So why don't I take a moment to step away while he does that, and I'll join you guys here in a minute, okay? Let me let this guy do his thing. Be right back. Right. Can you fade? There you go. I've got the sound down. I can tell by lip reading that that was the Canadian national anthem just then, I believe. All right, here comes the American. Hang in there, folks. Be right there. Oh, no. Could you get the Mandalorian guy off the field during this? Really? It kind of takes away from whatever this is supposed to mean. Star Wars weekend, everybody. Stars and Stripes Wars. Good grief. There's just a random Mandalorian. All right, that does that. Couple of national anthems. Gave me a chance to zone out for a minute. How you doing, everybody? All right, so did we get through the lineups? Yes. Game time temperature 76 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Home plate umpire tonight is a guy by the name of Clint Vondrak. Clint Vondrak. Never heard of him, and I guess that's a good thing. There's already a couple of games underway. Atlanta have a 1-0 lead over the Reds in the top of the second. Twins up 1-0 on the Pirates in the bottom of the first. And the Padres with a 1-0 lead on the Nets going into the bottom of the first. Trevor Rogers is still in the outfield bullpen. And there's some more Star Wars stuff. Okay. There they are. Looking pretty badass. I don't want to see the people underneath those costumes. Folks, I don't know if you folks are a fan of a classic bit from Late Night with Conan O'Brien, Triumph, the Insult Comic Dog. One of the creations of Robert Smigel, comedian, comedy writer guy. I love Triumph. Anyway, one of his most classic bits is when he went to one of those Star Wars premiere gatherings, giant crowd outside waiting to get in for the latest Star Wars. I guess this is back during like the second trilogy or whatever. The Lucas one, what is it? Phantom Menace, whatever. But man, the jokes made at the expense of these Star Wars people dressed up And this one guy was like a stormtrooper. And it was a really like impressive costume. Looked like it came straight off the set of the movie. It even had like that kind of like voice modulating effect, like when he talked, where it sounded like it was coming through some kind of, you know, like the way they would talk, like almost robotic, almost like through a walkie-talkie or something. Anyway, Triumph basically goads this guy to take his helmet off, and when he takes his helmet off, it just reveals just the kind of guy you would expect to be under there. I guess that's all I'll say. I don't want to be too mean, but man, he was an interesting looking guy. Hey, Charm City chat, forgive me. I'm a little bit hopped up on caffeine. I decided to go for hot coffee today, and I think I realized a large hot latte versus a large cold latte has extra espresso in it. I think it's like twice. I think it's a double shot. I'm kind of hopped up on caffeine, folks. I got to be honest. More Star Wars stuff. Okay. Can we just get on with the game here, please? Hey, we got Jim Palmer and Ben who? Ben Wagner. I finally know who this guy is. Ben Wagner is the backup play-by-play guy on Masson. Okay. Folks, Kevin Brown and Ben McDonald want nothing to do with Star Wars weekend. They said, we're out of here. Trevor Rogers. Hey, folks, this game's going to get started here in a couple of minutes. Please do me a favor and get yourself ready to sync up with me so that we're watching this game on the same time. You feel me? The odds are you're going to be ahead of me if you are watching, and you don't want that. So the best thing to do is to pause your game right after the first pitch. Pause it. And then allow me to call the first pitch, catch up. And then after I've called that pitch, you unpause your game, and then we're ready to go. Obviously, if that first pitch is put in play, let the whole play itself out, and then pause, and then I'll call the entire play, and then you unpause. But you get the idea, right? It's relatively simple. By the way, I've managed to resurrect my Chromebook. Turns out it did work to just let the battery die as it sat there and made this obnoxious sound for like 7 straight hours. It finally died, and then I plug it in to my power cord, and it reset the computer, and I'm now watching it the way I should be on a second device blown up on the TV. So that's good. All right, folks, Charm City chat, how are you guys doing? Chawa, Kurt, Rick, Chilo, George, Daniel, Herbert, Frank, Tank. I got to clean my glasses. Tremella, Richard, Book Doc, Edward, George, Jose, Art with Ellis, Eduardo, Carl is here, Johnny O. Man, my glasses are toast. Alan is here, Ryan Lust, Derek. What is that? Berga Weddy? I might have butchered that. Brian Mitch. Michael Tolley. The Major. And I think that's it. Did I get everybody? I hope I did. Michael says, BW, how are you? I'm okay. I tell you this, folks. Probably something I'll have to bring up a few times because right now we've got less than 100 people here. We just hit 100. But it's looking more and more like next season, between a potential lockout and with my visa situation, as I'm approaching the retirement visa age of 50 next year, and the recent changes in visa laws here in Thailand, which at first I didn't think affected me. I thought it was just for the tourist visas that are 30 and 60-day entry type visas. Anyway, if the news I heard recently is true, it's probably going to just make sense that December of this year, when this current visa of mine runs out, instead of just renewing it the way I typically do, I might be forced to stay out of the country for at least a couple of months. And if that's the case, I may as well wait another 3 months, because then it'll be May, and that's when I turn 50, and that's when I qualify for a retirement visa, which is much less expensive. So long story short, it's probably going to impact covering games next year, if there are games, particularly in the month of May, but could be the entire months of April and May. And honestly, I can't even tell you what is going to happen. I'm going to have to play it by ear. If I do set up somewhere else, another country, I'm probably going to try to stay somewhere for about 6 months and then come back. But between the traveling and the lack of knowing how things are going to work, next season, probably going to miss some stuff. First pitch of the ball game, folks, is inside for ball one to George Springer. We are underway here on Friday night in Baltimore. Trevor Rogers misses on the first pitch, and I hope he hits the second one. Springer with a fly ball to right field. It's actually quite shallow. Holiday, the second baseman, in shallow right, makes the catch. 2 pitches, 1 out for Rogers. Okay. Our eyes are all on you. How dare Masson advertise a prop bet involving Trevor Rogers? Are you trying to turn people into... Here's a pop-up by Ernie Clement to left. Ward backed up a foot or two and now comes in and makes the catch. 2 outs on 3 pitches for Trevor Rogers. Keep it up, buddy. We need the old you back. Not the old you from a couple of years ago. Just the old you from last year. Here is Vladimir Guerrero, and first pitch is called a strike. And I got to tell you, folks, that was inside. Luckily, not challenged. 0-1 on Guerrero. Next pitch is fouled away, and now 2 strikes, 2 out. I can hear my house lady in my hallway right now, so I'm speaking at a volume that might sound a little bit soft. I'm just waiting to hear her go away. Low and away, a changeup from Rogers makes it 1-2. Does this lady ever sleep? Her sleep hours must be crazier than mine. The 1-2 pitch is up and away. 2-2 on Vladdy Jr. Have you ever thought about returning to the States? No. Not anytime soon, anyway. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one's fouled straight back. No season next year. The owners are going to shut it down. Yeah, we're all aware of the potential. I don't think any of us can say with any. There's a swing and a miss. Guerrero strikes out, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, that's exactly what you wanted to see to start the ball game. Trevor Rogers retiring the first three batters in order, and he tops it off with a strikeout of Vlad Guerrero. That is a good sign. We go to the bottom of the first. The Blue Jays nothing, and the Orioles are coming up. So, yeah, I don't think any of us can definitively say there will be no baseball or there will not be no baseball. I'm not very optimistic. But I also know that it just doesn't make sense to, state anything as fact when it comes to whether or not it's going to happen. But I will say this, if it does happen, and I've got this, visa thing and some traveling and perhaps having to stay somewhere else in the middle of the season, if it all works out in the same year, then I guess that's kind of good luck for me. I mean, I would much rather have baseball. Don't get me wrong, but if I've got this living issue going on and there happens to be a lockout or whatever, then at least I won't miss covering any games. I don't know. Silver lining somewhere. Folks, all right. Are you ready for some offense? I hope so. We've got this lefty for the Blue Jays, Adam Macko, 4 1/3 innings on the season. That's it. He hasn't given up a run yet. First pitch is inside ball 1 to Taylor Ward.
Taylor?
Macko. Here's a line drive, base hit in the left field on the second pitch. Ward with a base hit that looks a lot like the one he led off with last night. Just a nice line drive in the left center field to start the ball game. All right. Let's get on the board. Here comes Gunnar. First pitch, he checks his swing. It's outside, a slider for ball 1. Macko is the first major league player born in Slovakia. How about that? I wonder if they'll ever make the World Baseball Classic. If they do, he'll be the captain. That pitch up and away, 2-0 on Gunnar, folks.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Gunnar chased a slider that would have been ball 3. Don't know who's they're planning to bring in after Macko, but let me take a look at their current pitching roster and maybe I can make a good guess. This pitch is high, 3-1. 3-1. Let's see. That Seabold guy, Connor Seabold, maybe? Somebody had mentioned him last night. Swing and a miss. Gunnar got a 3-1 heater down the middle and still missed it. Full count. Come on, Gunnar. Payoff pitch. Runner at first, nobody out, and Gunnar asks for time. Macko was frozen in the set position for several seconds, and Gunnar said, I'm sick of waiting. Oh, I forgot. We should be over here. How you doing, everybody? Full count. The throw over to first, and Ward is back standing. So the Orioles have their City Connect jerseys. The Blue Jays have their bright blue jersey tops with the gray pants. Here's the 3-2. That is a soft liner and a diving catch made at third. A throwback to first. Guerrero says, I got the tag on Ward. The first base ump calls safe. Blue Jays pick up the phone. Guerrero thinks it's a double play. A little soft liner, a diving catch made by Okamoto. A throw to first was off the bag. Guerrero turned around, and I think we might have a double play on our hands here if they do challenge. Are they not challenging? Wow, I saw a moment where it looked like no contact on the bag with a tag applied, but I'm not going to complain, folks. So it's a fielder's choice. Adley now at the plate, and a swing and a miss on the first pitch slider. Gunnar at second now. Gunnar at first now with one out. Or no, I'm sorry, Ward. What am I talking about? Gunnar hit the soft liner. I'm sorry, folks. Total brain fart. Gunnar lines out softly. Ward gets back to first. And Rutschman now with a count of a ball and a strike. One pitch is knee high for a strike two. Just getting started, folks. We're scoreless in the bottom of the first. Baltimore with a runner at first and one out. 1-2 on Rutschman. The pitch, breaking ball, is outside, a little bit high maybe. 2-2. God, I can still hear the house lady stirring around in the hallways. What is she doing? Go away. The 2-2 pitch. Low. Full count. Folks, time to charge. One more time. We got a 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Hit in the air and fouled away. Folks, I see like 3 charges. We can do better than that. Come on. Come on now. Line drive on a bounce to second. They'll step on the bag for one. Over to first. Double play. It's the rookie debut of Charles McAdoo at second base, and he starts and finishes a double play to end the inning.
Big buck, stop it all.
Well, that was a bunch of Macadoo-doo. How about Macadon't? All right. Well, no rally here. We go to the second inning, folks. Scoreless in Baltimore. All right. We've got now a nice crowd gathering, over 140 people. Folks, what do you say? We got a break in the action. Let's try to get the likes up to 100. We're in the 60s. This is my first call of the night to ask you folks to just take a couple of seconds and hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We got to do it every night, folks. It's a nightly exercise. Think of it like watering a plant. It gives the plant the life it needs to grow and to stay strong. and to make your living room look a little bit nicer, right? This guy put up 3 1/3 against the Yanks. Oh, no. I don't want this guy to go 3 1/3. I was under the impression it was going to be an inning and change. 2 tops. All right, well, hopefully Rogers is going to be good. First pitch swinging, Okamoto is going to make the first out in the second inning on a shallow pop-up to Tavares in center field. Trevor Rogers has recorded 4 outs on just 10 pitches. It's early doors, but so far this looks like the vintage good Rogers. Can he keep it going? He's gotten through the top 4 batters of the order, and now he's facing the lefty Dalton Varsho. First pitch, he hits that outside edge for strike 1. It's a pitch like that he had been missing so much lately. He gets the strike here, the 0-1, and there's a foul ball. Just like that, he's ahead of Varsho 0-2. Folks, again, he's only 12 pitches into his night. But this looks like the Rogers we want to see. Let's cross our fingers that it keeps on going. 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air. Center field. Backing up is Tavares. Still backing up. He's at the wall. He makes a jump and he can't catch it. And Varsho is going to get to third. He will make it there standing. And Tavares mistimed the jump. It looked like he had a chance to make this catch. I think he thought the wall was a little closer to him than it actually is. And he was trying to brace himself for contact that was never there. That's the best I can say about it. This should have been caught. It's really the worst and really the only first bad play in my memory I can recall from Tavares. It should be a triple, and it puts a runner at third with only 1 out. And here's Macko making his major league debut at the plate. The infield is in. The first pitch is a strike, and Rogers on the next pitch gets Macko to chase a fastball up and away to make it 0-2. All right, you got to take advantage of this kid who's nervous in his first at-bat. Come on, put him away on 0-2. Fouled away off the mask of Basayo. And Sammy will get a second to shake that off. He takes his mask off. Do what now? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, so Tavares has made another bad play in the past. Well, in terms of just tracking a ball down, I'll put it that way. In terms of taking a route and getting to a ball to make a catch, that's the first time I've seen him kind of misjudge. Hey, he just struck out Macko, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Rogers gets Macko with a fastball at the top of the zone. There's 2 down, big strikeout, runner still at third base, game still scoreless, and the batter is Miles Straw. Straw hitting .250. And he hits a ball, line caught by Holiday at second base. That ball was ticketed for center field. It would have given Toronto the lead, but Holiday stabs it out of the air, and the Orioles get out of the jam. Folks, we go to the bottom of the second, still no score. We've got a rollover on the odometer. Folks, we're up to 4,870 bird watchers. Folks, the bird watcher community continues to grow at a nice rate. The numbers the past week have been really, really good. We went through a dry spell there for a little while. things are starting to look better, and subscriber count's picking up as well. We are now 120-something subscribers away from 5,000. And let's see. We are a couple of days left in May. I'm thinking, we play our cards right by mid-June. By mid-June, before the halfway mark of the season, I think that's about right when that 5,000 threshold can get passed. Let's go. Folks. All right. It sounds like the house lady has left the floor. I feel a little bit more comfortable now. Now I can make a little more noise. Things can only get better. Don't tell Bam that things are going to get better. You have to give that, you have to give it a little context. It'll get better after you leave Baltimore. Okay? After they leave Baltimore, then it'll get better. Don't let it get better now. Here's a ground ball foul by Pete Alonso. We're underway in the bottom of the second inning.
A polar bear stirs.
Alonso versus Macko. Pete flies one to right. He's staring at it. It's going to go... Where'd it go? Is it fair? Is that a fair ball? What is it? The ball drops down to the field of play on the foul side of the line by a foot. Foul ball. Okay, we now know who the next Blue Jay pitcher will be. It's a right-hander, Voth. Is that Austin Voth? Did we used to have him? 0-2 pitch, low and in on a slider.
A polar bear stirs.
Folks, get those polar bears up in the chat. You magic members, take advantage of those emojis now. Popped up by Pete. It's out of play. Still a ball and 2 strikes. No polar bears.
A polar bear stirs.
Folks, the polar bear might be on the extinction list, but not gonna. See, Alonso just struck out because there weren't any polar bears.
A polar bear stirs.
Oh, it's too late, Phantom. Alonso struck out. There was 0 interactivity with the Charm City chat on that one. That was just poor form by the Charm City chat. Here's Basayo, line drive, base hit into right center field. That one looked like triple digits off the bat. How about 110? 110 off the bat for Sammy, folks. A laser in the right. Stop sitting him against lefties. He just hit a ball off a lefty at 110 miles an hour. What more do you want? Stop sitting him against lefties. Here's Tavares. First pitch changeup on the outside edge for a strike.
Come on, let's dance.
Tavares hitting 277. That pitch called a strike. Come on, man. That was way inside. We don't challenge. And it's 0-2. Well, they knew that they were facing a lefty that's not going to be in there for more than one batter or one trip through the order. So I'm not surprised. Plus, it's been back-to-back games against lefties. They had to get him in the lineup. 1-2 pitch, foul back, still 1-2. We were blessed for the first month or so of the season where we hardly ever faced a lefty at all, but that was when Sammy was struggling. Then he gets hot, and then we start facing lefties, and we're sitting his hot bat half the time. That's what's driving me nuts. Just keep him in the damn lineup. It's not that hard. 1-2 on Taveras. The pitch. That one's hit opposite field. It's through for a base hit. Sammy will stop at second. 2 on with 1 out. And let's see how long they keep going with Macko. Wacko Macko has got himself into trouble, folks. We're knocking on the door here. 2 on with 1 out. The batter is Colton Cowser. Get those cows up. Get those milkmen up. Lefty on lefty here. And Cowser checks his swing, but it's a strike. The slider perfectly hit the bottom outside corner. Cowser average above 200 right now, 206. The 0-1 to Cowser is over his head, a knuckle curve that quite literally curved over the head of Cowser for ball 1. Macko with a look at the runner at second. The pitch in on the hands, and Cowser pops it up shallow center field. Coming in as Straw. He makes, or that's a Varsho, excuse me. He makes the catch for out number 2. All right. And that's going to do it for Macko with the right-handed bat of Mayo coming up and 2 men on base. Schreiber left Macko in there to get that lefty Cowser out, and now that's it. Here comes a righty. There's 2 down. The Orioles have gotten 3 hits so far through an inning and 2/3 off of Macko. But they need a hit here with 2 out to get their first run of the day. Call to the bullpen, folks. Weaver time. Ooh, dream weaver. I believe you can get me through the night. Bow, bow, bow. Folks, spread that mayo nice and thick. You know, you put a nice spread, a little mutton lettuce and tomato sandwich where the mutton is nice and lean. Folks, Voss was with us in 23 and 24. All right, former Oriole Austin Voth. It's like his name is a lisp. Voth. There's no way to say it without sounding like you have a lisp. You try it, folks. Voth. So Voth is in the game. Let's see what Voth can do. Austin Voth. April 5th against the White Sox, Voth. He gave up a run on the walk at the Voth. All right, here we go. Coby Mayo, time to open the sandwich, folks.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. All right, here we go, folks. Mayo up there with 2 on. How about an Earl Weaver special? First pitch, and Mayo out in front of it. Will it stay fair? It's down the foul line. That ball is foul. Oh, my. Mayo was ready to go, but too ready. A little early. Just a little early. About 10 feet to the foul side of the pole with plenty of distance. 0-1 on Mayo. The pitch way outside. 1-1 the count. Come on, get it all on there. Come on, straighten it out, Coby. The 1-1 pitch. Up and in, and man, that was a ball. But he swung at it and fouled it away with authority. It's 1-2. I mean, if Mayo can turn into a bad ball hitter, if he can start doing damage on pitches out of the zone, then more power to him. He certainly has the personality of a guy that wants to go up there and hit the ball as far as he can every time he goes up there. Just got to do it a little more frequently. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball popped up on the right side near the tarp. Guerrero he drops it. Wow. The Blue Jays have been butterfingers so far in this series. It was a difficult play, but one that you think Guerrero should be making here. I mean, the ball pops right out of the middle of the mitt, and the at-bat will continue. So Mayo working, playing with house money here with a 1-2 count. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but nobody advances. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Deuces are wild. Second inning, 2s everywhere. Even Mayo's batting .200. The pitch. That ball's hit in the air, but straight away center field. Varsho makes a hell of a catch. Damn it, he's a good center fielder. Dalton Varsho had to make what's one of the tougher catches for any center fielder. A ball hit straight at him where he has to run straight back. But at the last second, he made a full extension grab as high as he could go to grab it. And that robs Mayo of extra bases and probably a pair of RBI. The inning is over, folks. We go to the third. No score. Yeah, nothing but credit. I think Varsho's got a gold glove to his name. He's definitely known for his defense. One of the better go-get-'em center fielders in baseball. Hey, folks, the Norfolk Tides at the end of 3 have a 4-0 lead over the Durham Bulls. That ball hit by Mayo, by the way, 109 off the bat. Just bad luck. We should have a lead right now, but we don't. But as long as Rogers keeps doing what he's done the first couple of innings, got plenty of time to get on the board, take a lead, keep a lead, and win a game. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan, folks? Get a lead, keep a lead, and then win a game. Great success. Folks, it's almost June. Can you believe it? School's out, right? Everybody's graduated and all that stuff. It's officially summertime. Summer, summer, summertime. Here's a first pitch strike to Pinango. I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you realize, Pinango. I'm gonna take you by the hand and make you understand, Pinango. Sorry. The count is 1-1 on Pinango. And this ball's hit to left, down the line. Taylor Ward with a diving catch. Oh, my! The greatest catch as an Oriole for Taylor Ward just happened. That ball looked certain to get down for extra bases. It looked to be slicing away from Ward. He lays out. What a catch. Saves at least a double. One out, nobody on. Here's Valenzuela. He hits a line drive to left. And Ward is right there to make the catch. A liner right to his chest. He's probably still trying to catch his breath. Ward has made 2 outs. How about this? I'm sick of BW saying I can't play defense. No, you know what I said, Phantom? And I did say this, that going left to right, he's okay. It's when he has to go back on balls where it's a problem. And that was a left to right situation. And I stand by what I say. Left to right, he's good. Or he's good enough. Certainly fantastic right there. 1-0 is a changeup, and I guess Springer went around. It's a ball and a strike. The pitch was outside. 2 down, nobody on, top of the third. The pitch. And now he went around, I think. They check, and yes, first base ump says he went. 2 outs, 2 strikes on Springer. Trevor Rogers is potentially 1 pitch away from 3 innings complete, and it's only pitch number 26. That pitch is low. Okay. 2-2 the count. Here comes that 2-2. Swing and a little chopper foul. We'll do it again. Still a chance for Rogers to average less than 10 pitches per inning here if he can get Springer in the next couple of pitches. Ernie Clement on deck. Here's the 2-2 again, hit on the ground. And backing up on it is Gunnar at short in the hole. Strong throw will get the veteran Springer, and the inning is over. Trevor Rogers has faced 1 batter over the minimum, and he's averaging less than 10 pitches per inning. Folks, this is the Trevor Rogers you've been waiting for. The 2025 Trevor appears to be back.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
Folks.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
I don't know if this lighter is the greatest lighter ever created or the crappiest one. It's got tons of fluid, but it barely gives me a flame. But because of that, it seems to be lasting forever. Folks, what happened? Did my chat freeze? We just had Trevor Rogers pitch his ass off, and nobody has a reaction? Is my chat frozen? Folks, testing. 1, 2, 3. Say hello if you can hear me. I get worried. I'm worried. Yes, indeed, I'm worried. Oh, there's a comment. Super excited. He seems to have fixed the mechanical issue. I'm not going to say he's back. Yeah, I mean, all you can do is just sit and try and, hope for what you're seeing right now and that it keeps going. And the longer that it keeps going, the less you feel like it's just a positive blip. And the more you start to feel like, hey, maybe he's figured it out and now he's back. So, yeah, still got to get through a nice start here. Still have to have back-to-back good starts. Here's Jackson Holliday leading off. First pitch curveball from Voth is called a strike, though it was a little bit low. Holliday hitting .217. Batting in the number 9 spot. Here's a line drive in the right center and down for a base hit. Varsho will turn and fire it back in toward the infield. Number 9 hitter, Holliday, leads off with a line drive single in the center, folks. We got the leadoff man on. What is Jim Palmer holding in his hand? Folks, do not take a photo of that. That could be rather incriminating. Jim, please put that down. There's this thing called Photoshop. You don't want. Here's a first pitch sweeper high for ball 1 to Taylor Ward. Folks, back to the top of the order. We got the leadoff man with speed to boot over at first base. Ward singled his first time up.
Taylor?
The 1-0 from Voth is a strike, a cutter at the upper inner corner of the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Low and away. 2-1. Folks, let's get a charge. Come on, we got the top of the order. We got the leadoff man on with speed. Let's go. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. Come on. I want to get a lead early, and I want to get a big one. Come on. Three balls, one strike. The pitch. Breaking ball low for ball 4.
I'm walking here.
Folks, Gunners coming up. 2 on, nobody out.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
By the way, folks, Gunner is on 99 career home runs. And that ball gets away to the backstop. 2 runners will move up. It is 2nd and 3rd now with nobody out, and the conventional double play is off the table. 99 career home runs for Gunner.
99 red balloons floating in the summer.
That's right. I even made a button for the occasion. 99 homers for Gunner.
99 red balloons floating in the summer.
All right, 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. The 1-0 pitch is up and away on a curveball. 2-0 the count, folks. Anybody want to see homer number 100? We got a good count for it. 2-0. The pitch. That one is called a ball. It looked to hit the inside corner, but the catcher had to reach over. Pitcher did not hit his target, and I think that's why we got that call our way. It's now 3-0, folks. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. Load 'em up.
I'm walking here.
Mound meeting for the Blue Jays. The Orioles are knocking on the door. We're knocking and we want to come in, folks. We are knocking and we want to come in.
Live! Live, do you hear me? Give my creation live!
Adley Rutschman is the batter.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Here we go. Here we go. Holiday at third, Ward at second, Gunner at first. Nobody out. Adley 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. And it breaks low for ball one, folks. Come on, wait for your pitch, Adley. The 1-0. Taken inside, 2-0. Come on. 2-0. Catcher setting up on the outside. The pitch is low and in. 3-0 the count, and not close. Catcher set up outside. The pitch was inside. Voth doesn't know where it's going. 3-0 on Adley. I think you have to take. Here comes the 3-0. Ball 4. It's a bases-loaded walk, an RBI for Adley, and the Orioles on the board. It's 1-0. Holiday comes in to score.
It's magic, you know.
All right, Pete Alonso with a chance to get some big RBIs right here. First pitch. And he took a swing at a pitch that broke a half a foot outside. Come on, Alonso. Take that first pitch. This guy hasn't shown anything yet in terms of command. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And Alonso went after the same pitch. And it's 0-2. Come on, Pete. I know you're excited, but come on, dude. Slow it down. He's the guy on the ropes, not you. 0-2 on Alonso. The pitch. And Pete hits it in the air. Shallow into right field. Probably too shallow to tag. Let's see. The throw coming in. And no tag by Ward at third. It's a wasted out for Alonso. One away, but here comes Sammy, folks. Sammy with a chance to clean these bases up.
Sammy.
Come on, buddy. Don't make the same mistake Pete made. Come on, Sammy. Lock in. Wait for your pitch. You're the one in the pull position, buddy. First pitch, swing and a miss on a curveball that was out of the zone. Come on, guys. You're pressing. Come on. He got himself into the trouble. Let him keep getting himself into trouble. The 0-1 to Sammy. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, my, folks. We have got 1 run on the board, but we got to get more. The 1-1 inside. 2 balls and a strike. Folks, we're 6 likes away from 100. What do you say? Tap that like. Let's see triple digits. The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, foul. Off to the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, we hit 100 likes and Sammy maybe hits a bomb. What do you say? Bases loaded, 1 out. The 2-2 to Basayo. Here it is. And he reaches for one. Hits it in the air to left center. It should be deep enough. Varsha will catch it. He fires towards third. Ward will come in to score without a throw. It's a sac fly RBI, and the Orioles have taken a 2-0 lead. That's something.
It's magic, you know.
Basayo hit a curveball that was half a foot outside and still hit it deep enough to drive in the run. My goodness. 2-0 Orioles. First and second, 2 down for Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
First pitch way high for ball 1. Oh, man, if Alonso just had a better approach, we could have blown this thing open, I feel. 2 runs, I guess, is kind of breaking even. I want more, though. There's a curveball outside. 2-0 on Taveras. There have not been many strikes thrown by Voth in this inning. He's on 31 pitches. The 2-0 pitch, way outside, 3-0. Again, just let him get himself in trouble. He's thrown 17 balls to 9 strikes in this inning. The 3-0, Taveras shows bunt and takes a strike down the middle, 3-1. All right, folks. Big pitch coming up right here. The 3-1 is hit hard and right to first. Right to Vladdy Jr. He makes the catch. Taveras lines out to first, and the inning is over. The Orioles score twice to take a 2-0 lead, although we had bases loaded, nobody out with a 1-0 lead. Hoping for more. But, hey, if Rogers can keep dealing, and if we can keep adding on, then we won't worry about it so much. We've got a lead, folks. Let's enjoy it. We go to the 4th inning. It's 2-0 Baltimore. All right. Taking a look at some of these out-of-town scores. Braves up on the Reds 4-2 in the top of the 5th. 5-4 Twins over the Pirates going into the bottom of the 4th. The Nats have a 4-2 lead on the Padres, and they also have the bases loaded at the moment in the bottom of the 3rd. At the end of 3, Tampa's tied with the Angels at 1 apiece. Cleveland up 4-0 on Boston in the bottom of the 3rd. The Marlins and Mets are 4-0 Mets, top of the 3rd in Flushing, Queens. It is Cubs 4, Cardinals 3, top of the 3rd. Scoreless between Tigers and White Sox in the top of the 2nd. And a couple of games coming up here in a few minutes. Royals at Texas. Brewers at Houston. Giants at Colorado. And then later on, the Yankees are out west in Sacramento to play the Athletics. Diamondbacks in Seattle. And the Phillies are playing the Dodgers on Apple TV. Hey, it's Melanie Newman, everybody. Oh, it's Star Wars weekend, and she's got her hair done up. Not like Princess Leia from the original Star Wars with the giant side buns. More of the Return of the Jedi Leia look, I'd say. Here is a liner and a ball caught by Gunnar Henderson. A soft liner by Ernie Clement. caught just off the ground there by Gunnar for out number 1. Rogers has now gotten 10 outs on just 30 pitches. 10 outs on just 30 pitches, folks. You got to love it. Here's Guerrero. He's swinging on the first pitch and fouls it away. Melanie's getting a lot of extra camera time. The 0-1 pitch is high, 1-1. Folks, we're over 100 likes. Thanks so much, and keep on trucking.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Blatty pops one up into the infield, and look out. Holiday and Alonso nearly collide, but the taller Alonso able to get that ball and get the second out. Wow, we just jumped ahead. Folks, if you are synced up with me, you might not be anymore. I don't know what happened, but it just jumped from out 2 to a first pitch strike on Okamoto. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-1 pitch is high, 1 ball, 1 strike. What happened there? If you need to get synced back up with me, folks, again, right now it's a 1-1 count on Okamoto. And this one is fouled at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pretty good looking size crowd here tonight. 1-2 pitch. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Now what happened? Now they're just... something funky is going on. If this is a foul ball, something is weird. Yeah, I just had the same 20 seconds repeat itself. I saw the same pitch twice where they cut away to show Jim Palmer's number and statue. I don't know what's going on, folks. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's low. 2-2 on Okamoto. Is Melanie's husband lucky? There's a called strike 3. Folks, Rogers is through 4 shutout innings against the Blue Jays.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, wrong button.
Close the door. Close the door.
That's the wrong button.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
That's the right button.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
All right. We're going into the bottom of the 4th. 39 pitches in 4 innings for Trevor Rogers. 3 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit. Is Trevor back? If he is, then that is a giant boost. You take a guy who's your worst pitcher, and in one start, he finds it and becomes now your ace again. Just the domino effect is substantial. Oh, please, Trevor, please be the old you again for the rest of the season, please. That would be nice. Now, if memory serves, he didn't start the rotation last season. He didn't get called up until about a month in, because that's why he only wound up making, 19 starts? Maybe a month and a half? Maybe he just isn't all that effective the first month and a half or so of the season. But those last 4 months, you get a guy with a sub-2 ERA. That wouldn't be too shabby. All right there, Phantom. Whatever you got to do. No issues, no worries. Take your time. Yeah, but to be fair as well, Bam, Trevor Rogers has looked like complete shit for like 8 straight starts. Everybody's been getting to him. Colton Cowser with a fly ball in the first pitch to fairly deep left field. He's going to fly out on one pitch to begin the bottom of the fourth. Austin Voth still on the mound for Toronto. And the batter now is Coby Mayo. Mayo just missed hitting a 3-run homer on a foul ball that had plenty of distance but went. JJ is here to let me know that the obsessed freak that has been stalking me and my channel for months. Here's a ground ball to third base. Okamoto spins and throws to first and gets Mayo just in time. 2 down. Nice play by Okamoto. Well, thanks for the update, JJ. I appreciate it, buddy. He can do whatever the hell he wants to do. It really has zero effect on how I'm running the show here. Here's Jackson Holiday. First pitch is letter high for ball 1. No, I don't think JJ's rating. I think he's just coming by on his own accord to let me know something. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball. 1-1 on Holiday. Base hit his first time up. Pitch number 40 from Voth coming up. That ball's drilled to right. It is high. It is heading toward the flag court. That ball is gone. Utah Street. Bye, birdie. Holiday Road is Utah Street. 406 feet to right. It's 3-0 Baltimore. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride.
Here's Taylor Ward, 2 down, inside ball 1.
You believe in magic.
3-0 Orioles in the bottom of the fourth. Trying to even up this series at 1 apiece. Here's a nice front door sweeper by Voth. A rare, nice pitch from him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ward has already reached base twice tonight. A single, a walk, and a run scored. Here's a cutter for called strike 2. I don't think Voth is going to go much more than another inning, if that. Here comes the 1-2. That's hit on the ground to short. Picked up. And that is going to be out number 3. But the Orioles get another run on the board. They've scored in each of the last 2 innings now. A solo home run from Jackson Holiday, his second of the season. The other one famously hitting below the foul pole and left. This one was a no-doubt shot pulled into right beyond the flag court. I don't know if it properly landed on Utah. It probably hit the gates leading into Utah. But that was a bomb to right. At the end of 4, folks, it's 3-0 Orioles. All right. Tom says I'm going to just assume the Orioles win this one. Tom, now you've seen the Bad News Bears, haven't you? You know what happens when we assume? What happens when we assume, folks? Man. I went with hot coffee today. It felt like the right choice early, and now it feels like the wrong choice. I want a cold beverage. Don't have one. Hey, folks, Game 3 of this series is tomorrow late in the afternoon. Did I get the time right on the scrolling text at the bottom? I believe so. 4:05 p.m. Eastern is the first pitch. The stream here on the BirdWatcher Channel will then start at 3:45, 3:45, for the pregame. Be here at 4 sharp, and you won't miss first pitch. Okay? Okay. That's right. You make an ass out of you and me, and we don't want that. All right, here's Rogers. First pitch strike as we begin the 5th inning with Dalton Varsho at the plate. Varsho has a hit. Varsho has the only hit off of Rogers. And a swing and a foul away. It's 0-2 on Varsho. Toronto has as many errors as they do hits. That Varsho hit, by the way, that triple that Tavares could have actually maybe have caught, just making up words now. Foul tip at the plate, still 0-2 on Varsho. But yeah, if Tavares makes that catch, then suddenly Rogers has a no-no. 0-2 pitch, hit on the ground, foul on the first base side. Pitch count is doing just fine. Rogers can go a long way at this rate. The 0-2, another foul ball. The pitching matchup for tomorrow's game is not in front of me. I have to click on something. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Matchup tomorrow is going to be an interesting one between a couple of young hurlers. Brandon Young for us and Trey Yesavage, who made a name for himself as a rookie last season, particularly during the Blue Jays playoff run to the World Series. So, could be a fun matchup tomorrow. 1-2 on Varsho, leading off the top of the 5th. The pitch, that one's fouled away. Again, Varsho, the only Blue Jay with a hit off of Rogers, and he's making him throw 8 pitches to him already. The count is only 1-2. And now a pitch in the dirt makes it 2-2. The Rogers is throwing strikes, but he's going to have to throw at least 10 pitches here to get Varsho out. Here comes pitch number 10, and it's a little comebacker to Rogers. He'll take it halfway to the bag. Underhand flip for out number 1. Rogers wins the battle. He threw as many pitches to Varsho as he had averaged per inning before facing that one batter. 9 pitches in the first, 9 in the second, 10 in the third, 11 in the fourth, and then 10 to Varsho. Here's McAdoo, first pitch, popped up. Alonso might have a play near the tarp. He does have a play near the tarp. Alonso makes the catch. There's a 1 pitch out to get back on track. 2 down, nobody on in the 5th, and Rogers only on 50 pitches. All right. Rogers with a applause break there for Alonso on that catch. Here's Miles Straw. He squares around for a moment, takes a pitch low and away for ball 1. Straw lined out his first time. There's a strike on a cutter. Alonso playing in, expecting a bunt from Straw. Despite 2 down, nobody on. That pitch low and in. 2-1 the count. Rogers' delivery is well inside. 3-1. Maybe it's that City Connect jersey that Rogers is digging. Maybe we just have him wear it every start. Forget the Friday thing and just wear it when he starts. 3-1 is hit in the air. Center field. Taveras backs up but will be short of the track and will come down with this catch. The inning is over, folks. 5 shutout innings of one hit ball from Trevor Rogers. Halfway through the ball game, the Orioles lead it 3-0. Folks, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, folks, I'm going to let you guys know right now during this break that the channel is looking for new bird watchers to join us. Folks, if you're not subscribed already, why don't you think about doing it right now? There's a button right below that says subscribe. You tap it, and now you're a bird watcher. We're getting up there, trying to get up to 5,000 subscribers, which for a live stream YouTube channel doing sports play-by-play, that is a very good number to reach. 5K lets you know you're legit. 10K means you've made it. Anything after that is gravy. But, yeah, everybody that joins in is helping get us there. And 4,870-something people can't be wrong, right? The larger the subscriber list gets, the more credibility the channel has. The more that if you're new and you haven't subscribed, you can look at that and go, all right, this channel seems to have its act together. There's a nice chat running here. Lots of people involved. Why don't I give this thing a shot? What do you say, folks? Come on, subscribe. And that's my attempt tonight at recruiting new subscribers. Folks, it looks like we have a full moon out. Gunnar Henderson will lead off. Austin Voth will continue to pitch. And pitch number 45 is a low sinker for a strike. Henderson is 0 for 1. But he did reach. That pitch outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Hey, there's the Mandalorian sitting in the crowd. Henderson did reach on a walk his last time up. Curveball low. 2-1 on Gunnar. Again, Gunnar sitting on 99 career home runs.
99 red balloons floating in the summer sky.
2-1 pitch. Line to right and a leaping grab by Guerrero. What a play there. The big man timed his jump perfectly to rob Gunnar of a line drive down the right field line. Look at Guerrero. He's got mad hops. Gunnar is robbed. 1 away. Here is Adley. First pitch sweeps low and in on Adley for ball 1.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Rutschman has not gotten a hit, but he did draw a walk, and he has driven in a run with that walk. It came with the bases loaded. Comebacker to Voth. He'll throw to Guerrero, and Rutschman is gone. 2 down. Voth facing the toughest part of the order here, and so far, It's been his easiest inning. 50 pitches now since coming into the ballgame. Here's Alonso, 0 for 2. Hey, Derek just gifted a Magic membership. Thank you, Derek. First pitch to Pete is below. It's at the bottom of the zone for a strike.
A polar bear stirs.
Folks, I just don't feel the love for Alonso. There's not enough polar bears popping up in the chat.
A polar bear stirs.
I feel like you guys might be getting a little bit, what's the word? A little too accustomed to, we've been winning lately. I don't know. We need some polar bears, folks.
A polar bear stirs.
1-1 pitch is a sweeper on the front door for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on, bottom of the 5th. No polar bears. Thank you, Edward. My goodness. What kind of Charm City chat is this? Here's a ground ball foul off to the left. There's Matthew helping out. There's Derek. Okay. Now we can do something. 1-2 pitch. Alonso hits it out to right. That ball's traveling. That ball is going to go! Bye, birdie! You see what a little participation can do? You give me some polar bears, I give you home run number 11. It's 4-0 Baltimore.
It's magic, you know.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Break out.
All right, so next time when Alonso comes up, you're not going to need me to have to sit here and browbeat you bird watchers and getting some polar bears in the chat, right? Next time you'll be ready. Yeah, give BW 100% credit for that home run. Rallying the Charm City chat. Let's go. Here's Basayo. He's already got a 2-0 count. And that pitch just hit the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
Sammy. Sammy.
Basayo with a hit and a sac fly. The 2-1 pitch is hit in the air to left. That ball's traveling. That ball's heading toward the bird bat. That ball is gone! Opposite field, and he made it look easy. Bye, birdie. Back-to-back jacks. Basayo, hello, give me number 9. The Orioles lead it 5-0. Home Run Derby on City Connect night in Baltimore.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Back-to-back opposite field home runs, might I add, as Alonso and Basayo show off the power. I tell you what, folks, the veteran and the kid, these two know how to hit a baseball hard and far. 2-0 to Tavares, swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. $5-0, and Rogers is pitching great through the first 5 innings. The Orioles also should have a full complement of high-leverage pitchers to go to. We haven't seen Rico Garcia in a couple of days. Swing and a miss on a curveball. The count 2-2. So Voth is just going to pitch until his arm falls off, I guess. He hasn't been all that effective, and he's on 63 pitches, make it 64 on a curve that misses. Full count to Taveras. Here comes the payoff. And it's in the dirt for ball 4. How much longer are they going to let Voth hang himself out there?
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Pitching coach just now picking up the phone.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
So if they're just now getting somebody up, Voth is going to face at least another batter or two. Here comes Colton Cowser. Cowser 0 for 2. He's flied out twice. Somebody catch Phantom up with the excitement. Back-to-back home runs, Phantom. Both opposite field. One by Alonso, one by Basayo. Cowser. The 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball outside, 2-0. Folks, get those cows up now. There is somebody up in the Blue Jay pen, Seabold. 2-0, the pitch. And that ball is a broken bat grounder in the hole at short. A low bounce throw to first is late. Guerrero holding on to it, trying to show it to the ump, but it doesn't matter. Cowser beats it out for an infield single. The inning will continue, first and second with 2 down. And again, I don't think the reliever in the pen is ready yet. Voth is going to have to face at least another batter. On the replay, Cowser does appear to be safe to me on that broken bat grounder. All right, here's Mayo. Almost hit a 3-run homer earlier in the game. Has a chance to do it now. First pitch outside by a bunch for ball 1.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Are you serious? Janet Roberts, I know you're Doug. Here's a ball hit in the left. And that will be caught for out number 3. But the Orioles add on. Back-to-back home runs from Alonso and Basayo. At the end of 5, the Orioles lead it 5-0. Yeah, Janet Roberts, I know you're Doug. What other idiot would come in as a brand new person and say these stupid things that you're saying? You're so bad at this, dude. You have any idea how much you suck at this? JJ just got rid of you. Your messages just got removed by another play-by-play YouTuber. You really suck at this, Janet. It has to be said. Hey, we have a JJ raid? Is that what I'm led to believe? Folks, a 10-minute-old account. Wow, you're so good at this. You're so good at this, Doug. God, and you have such an effect on everything going on. You wield so much power. What's it like to be able to wield that much power? You're like Thanos. If Thanos never had gotten laid. Anyway, JJ, is this a raid? Or are we just popping in saying hello? How's your game going, buddy? Ours is going pretty good here. Trevor Rogers appears to be back. His best start of the season by far, and now back-to-back homers from our power guys. Feeling pretty good over here. All right. The Orioles have scored in each of the last 3 innings. 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. We move on to the 6th. Rogers with plenty left in the tank as he's still in the 50s on pitch count. First pitch of the inning is a strike to Pinango. It's the 8, 9, and 1 batters. Due up here for the Blue Jays. Pinango 0 for 1. Next pitch up and in and fouled away. Rogers quickly ahead. That might be a record, Doug, in futility. Here's a hard hit ball. Diving stop by Mayo, and he caught that ball. I thought maybe he had trapped it, but Mayo laid out and made a catch on a line drive that would have been down the left field line. Well, not down the line. Mayo was playing pretty far off the bag, but it would have been in the left for a surefire base hit. Mayo robs a hit, and there's a 1 away for Valenzuela. First pitch low and in to the catcher Valenzuela. He's 0 for 1. Lined out back in the 3rd inning. Next pitch is also low. 2 balls, no strikes. Rogers just up to 60 pitches right now. Folks, we're 9 likes away from 150. As that pitch misses, that's 3 straight out of the zone. Rogers falling behind the number 9 hitter. 1 out here in the 6th. Folks, 9 more likes. We got over 200 people here. We can definitely do this. Hit that thumbs up, please, and let's get up to 150. 3-0 pitch hits the bottom of the zone with a fastball to make it 3-1. Orioles have out-hit the Blue Jays 8-2. This ball's hit out to right, and a long run into the corner for Cowser. He's going to have to play it off the wall, and now the ball gets away from him. However, Valenzuela, the catcher, not a fast runner. A lot of guys, I think, would have been able to get 3 bases out of this, but for him, it's just going to be a double, a 1-out double. And another number 9 hitter reaches against Oriole pitching. Back to the top of the order for George Springer. 1 out here in the 6th. First pitch is a called strike, inside edge. Springer 0 for 2. Yeah, thanks for stopping by there, Doug. Oh, a nice sweeper that Springer was way out in front of. He waves at it. It's 0-2. Rogers has not gone 5 shutout innings since opening day. This changeup misses low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, 3 likes away from 150. Just 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Or in Thai, Nung Song Sam. Popped up. Where is it? Basayo takes off the mask, but it's well back into the crowd. We did it, folks. 150.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
150 likes and rising. Thank you, everybody. You guys rock. 1 and 2 on Springer. Runner at second. 1 out. The pitch. That change up. Trying to get that. Oh, it's Sammy. Don't challenge that. Sammy just had to field a changeup that wound up in the dirt, but for some reason thinks it's a strike. It's not, Sammy. Oh my, that was embarrassing. That has to be the worst part of Basayo's game, judging where the zone is. And again, as a catcher, that's not a good thing to be bad at. The count has gone full on Springer, folks. Pitch number 70 from Rogers is a little tap foul off of Springer. Still 3-2. Charm City chat has suddenly gotten awfully quiet. Did something freeze? 3-2 pitch again is fouled off to the left. Folks, are we still alive? There's somebody. Sometimes the chat is humming, sometimes it's just frozen. Sammy's out to talk to Rogers. Did Springer just draw a walk? He did. So first and second now with one away for Toronto. Alonzo in on the chat with Sammy and Rogers. No Drew French. The Orioles have turned 6 double plays in their last 3 games. Ernie Clement is due up next with Vlad Guerrero on deck. So this is a big out to get right now. You don't want Clement to get on and then Guerrero up with 3 men on. First pitch is a good changeup, swung on a miss on a pitch low and away. Clement 0 for 2 tonight. Rogers has thrown first pitch strikes to 16 of the first 20 batters. Here's a soft roller to second. Holiday steps on the bag for 1. Over to first. 2. A double play in the inning. 6 shutout innings for Rogers. Folks. It takes 2 to make it out of sight. Hit it. Folks. Folks, how you doing? 6 shutout innings for Rogers. That ERA has gone down nearly a full run. It's still an ugly ERA, but it has gone down nearly a full run, and we might have him for one more inning. It might have a chance to get down a full run into the 5s. Right now it's 6.10. Come on, Trevor. It's not too late to turn this season around. And it's never too late for Caltrate. Folks, today's game brought to you by Caltrate. And I just want you to remember that it's never too late. Never! This game also brought to you by Activia Yogurt. Activia, the yogurt that makes you poop. All right, folks. We're heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. That's right, I got new sponsors. I want to thank Activia and for all the free poop-inducing yogurt that's been shipped over here. Folks, I've never felt more regular in my life. I'm so regular, it's becoming irregular. Connor Siebold is on for the Blue Jays. Why am I doing this? Siebold was with the Tigers. The Blue Jays picked him up. It's his first appearance. He's got Jackson Holiday, who's already 2 for 2 with a home run tonight. First pitch is outside for ball 1. The yogurt that makes you Doug. Hey, folks, special guest Jamie Lee Curtis has joined me. Hey, Jamie Lee, what are you doing over there? Been getting into that Activia yogurt again? Yeah. Fruit on the bottom, hope on top. Here's a 2-0 strike to Holiday. 2-1 the count. The pitch. And on the hands, and a ball hit hard on a bounce to first. Guerrero has to hurry to beat Holiday to the bag. He does. 1 away in the bottom of the 6th. Activia. A message from your friends at YoPlay. Folks, I went and bought a yogurt, and when I opened the lid, it said, please try again. Taylor Ward hits a ball in the center field. Varsho camping under it will make the catch. 2 down in the 6th. I thought maybe they were trying to inspire me, but it turns out they were having a contest that I was unaware of. I thought it was a message of inspiration. Hey, Mitch, please try again. Here's Gunnar Henderson, 2 down, nobody on. The pitch. First pitch strike, a slider from Seabold. 5-0 Baltimore in the bottom of the 6th. And a nice crowd here on a Friday night. 0-1, hit in the air to left. Should be playable. Will be caught by Straw to end the inning. We go to the 7th, folks. 3 innings to go. The Orioles have it going well right now. It is 5-0. I used to love Mitch. I still do, but I used to too. Yes, Mitch Hedberg. He's the best. This shirt is dry clean only, which means it's dirty. Folks, I went to a real estate agent and they showed me a 3-bedroom house, but it's really up to me how many bedrooms there are, isn't it? This room has an oven in it. This bedroom has a bunch of people sitting around watching TV. This bedroom is AKA a hallway. This bedroom's over in that guy's house. Yes. I like to take a toothpick and throw it in the woods and say, "You're home." The other day I had a club sandwich, man, and I don't even know how I get away with it, man. I'm not even a member. People got together, I guess, and said, "Hey, do you like your sandwich cut and then cut again into triangles?" "Yes, I do." "Well, then let's form a club." What are your feelings about frilly toothpicks? I'm for them. Well, then this club is formed. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch swung on and missed. A changeup by Rogers. Folks, we're underway in the top of the 7th. Rogers with a chance to get out the meat of the order one more time. And here's a hard hit ball into the hole on the right side. A base hit. Leadoff single by Guerrero. Oh, wait, is our friend back? Has he already been removed before I've even had a chance to see? Bro, it's at the point now where I don't even see you show up. Talk about wasting your time. Tyler Wells is up in the Oriole bullpen. Here's Okamoto at the plate. He lifts off to left. That ball is going to travel out of here. A 2-run bomb And the Blue Jays are on the board here in the 7th inning. Okamoto was not fooled on that pitch. He got every stitch of it. And this is a ball game again. 12th home run of the season for Okamoto. 108 off the bat. Hit out to left. 5-2 the score, and it's time to get that bullpen ready. Been a good night for Rogers. Let's keep it a quality start. Let's get some activity going. For now, he'll face the lefty Varsho. Varsho shows bunt, but it's a called strike. Varsho 1 for 2 tonight. Here's a ball hit on the ground, and that is foul down the first base line. Not foul by much. All right, here's where I have fun and go back and uncover what was said. I heard Gunnar was getting traded. What? No one wants to hear this. Okay. Can we talk about the game and not your food? Bro, what the heck? I guess you're not, Doug. This is just another douchebag. Here's a ball hit fair down the left field line by Varsho. He's going to go to second and will make it without a throw. Already a 2-run homer in the inning, and now a double by Varsho. Rogers, it's time to hit the showers, my friend. That's enough for me. Let's try to keep this a positive outing for Rogers. It's time to move on. Oh, it's a 4-minute-old account. Oh, Doug's just trying new material. Can we talk? I love how he says we, like Doug is speaking on everybody else's behalf. Doug, everybody is here laughing at you. There is literally no one on your side. There is literally no one on your side and everyone on mine. So what is this we thing? You delusional jerk off. Here's Macko. Rogers will continue to pitch. What are we doing? First pitch is a strike right in there. Macko 0 for 2. I don't know. I keep saying it's time to go to the pen, and it's always before we do. I guess maybe I'm just a premature go to the bullpen guy. 0-1 changeup is in the dirt. It's a ball and a strike. This ball is hit in the air to right and deep. Going back is Cowser. He's running out of room. He makes a leap, and that ball is gone. It's now 5-4. There was no reason for Rogers to have been in this game at least 2 batters ago now. Unbelievable. Now it's no longer a quality start. Now all of that confidence that was built is gone. And now we are clinging to a 1-run lead. 5-4 the score. And now Blue Jay fans will start to crawl their way out of the dirt. Of course. That'll do it for Rogers. Albanez waited too long to make this move. What can you do? What can you do, folks? The 1-run ball game. Tyler Wells is coming in. And Wells was up and ready, like how long ago? We saw Wells getting loose 20 minutes ago. We saw Wells getting loose 20 minutes ago. Should have brought him in 2 batters ago. And no, it's not me using hindsight. I said it 2 batters ago. Ugh, it's so annoying. Yep, I just gave up 4 runs. I know. I've got the runs. Normally we need the hat to help out rallying to get some runs, but I think right now the hat is calling to help out on the mound, folks. That's right. We need all the help we can get. We've got a lead to protect. The hat is here to help. It is Tyler Wells making his 20th appearance of the season, a 3.20 ERA in 25 1/3 innings. Averaging about a strikeout per inning. He's given up 3 homers on the season. He's got no cushion. It's a 1-run lead. Here we go. It is Nathan Lucas pinch hitting. First pitch is popped up. Basayo behind the plate. He might have room. He does have room. He makes the catch right in front of the batter in the on-deck circle for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out from Wells. There you go. Let's settle this down. Thank you, the hat. Hey, folks, we're building our way to 200 likes. We got over 200 people. We can get there if you hit that thumbs up. Yohendrick Pinyango at the plate. First pitch to him is right in there, a heater at 93. You need a new hat? What are you talking about? This hat is legendary. This hat will be grafted to my scalp when I'm dead. This pitch is popped up, foul, and out of play. Tell you what, you cover the shipping and I'll grab you one. Oh, I'm fine. This hat has been, it's like a good mitt. It's been broken in. Broken in and full of magic. The 0-2 pitch is fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. The Blue Jays have scored 4 runs here to turn a 5-0 comfortable lead into a 1-run nail-biter. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter. Wells gets the strikeout.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It is possible to own more than one hat. I feel like I've read that on a fortune cookie once. It is possible. Here's Brandon Valenzuela. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch is hit on the ground. Gunner backhands it. Straightens up. Throws to first in time. And Tyler Wells does what he should have done 2 batters sooner. Gets 3 outs quickly and quietly to end the inning. Unfortunately, Rogers left out there for too long. Gives up 4 runs. And a 5-run lead is down to 1. Folks, we have reached the 7th inning stretch here in Baltimore. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah, the hat really ties the room together, man.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Hey, Watch out, man. I've got a beverage here.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
What's with the Pomeranian? You're not a bowler, are you? Hey, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh no, is the smoke... Folks, the fog machine has been turned on. Ooh. Ah. Folks, there's cakes on the griddle. Of course, that's just steam rising off the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right, we need to build back a better lead than 1 run here, folks, don't we? Let's get some offense. What do you say? That's what I say. Folks, let's get several more runs. Smoked griddle cakes. That sounds delicious. Hey, is it that time of day where I'm supposed to get rid of my Pepto-Bismol face? That looks slightly less pink. Okay, here we go. Adley Rutschman leading off. In the bottom of the 7th, Seabold still on the mound. And it's a first pitch strike on a slider to Adley.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
It'll be Rutschman, Alonso, and Basayo. Pitch, low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Give me steam and how it feels to make you real. Real as anything you've seen. That's outside, 2-1. Lucas stays in the game in left field. Miles Straw's out of the game for the Blue Jays. That's outside, 3 balls and a strike. Seabold's pitches have been well off the plate here. Let's see if Adley gets a cookie on 3-1. The pitch. That's a strike. Adley started to swivel his hips, but didn't swing. Full count. Boy, the hat really came through. Wells came in and got those 3 quick outs. That's what the hat was for, folks. 3-2, bottom of the zone, and the Jays are going to challenge. I think they've got it here. Rutschman, I believe, is struck out. If somehow the call holds up, it would be ball 4, but that is a strike. Rutschman is down. After a successful challenge, Toronto still have their 2 challenges in their pocket. We have 1 for balls and strikes. Here's Alonso. Opposite field home run last time up. Folks, get those polar bears up.
A polar bear stirs.
You guys were asleep at the wheel, and I had to browbeat you into getting that polar bear up, and what did he do? He homered. Now, it's mandatory. 1-0 pitch is low and away, 2-0. Alonso's going to have one of those weeks where he hits 5 home runs in a week. It's coming. Two-0 pitch. Fouled back. A cutter. Had a lot of the zone. All right, the 2-1 pitch. Up and in, and he swung at ball 3. Instead, it's 2-2 now. Alonso. There it is. Look at all those polar bears. I'm feeling better now. Sammy's on deck. All right, Pete. 2 balls, 2 strikes, buddy. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Should be routine. And Alonso is gone. 2 down. Sammy's coming up. Sammy has not been retired yet tonight. Well, unless you count a sacrifice fly as being retired. A single, a sac fly, and a home run. And that's going to do it for Seabold. The Blue Jays don't want a righty to have to face Sammy. They're bringing in a lefty right now. With 2 down, nobody on, called the bullpen. It's going to be the lefty Mason Fluharty. Fluharty coming into the ball game. 5-4 Orioles in the bottom of the 7th. Folks, hey, you'll be happy to know that the Angels currently have a 2-1 lead on the Rays. I do believe at the moment the Angels have the worst record in the American League and the Rays have the best. But the Angels right now have a lead. Go LA. 2-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Cleveland has a 4-2 lead on Boston, also top of the 5th. Yankees are about 35 minutes away from getting started. That is the look at the games involving our division opponents. The rest of the out-of-town scoreboard, I don't care. Flu farty. Sometimes when I get the flu, I get a little farty. Folks, you ever get the case of the flu farts? Oh, those are tough. But then you throw yourself a flu farty party and you forget all your troubles. All right, this little girl with a homemade sign, that is precious. Look at that. Crayon, ripped up piece of paper. All right, here we go. Your scores are not updated. Rays are winning. Oh, crap. I gave you a old out-of-town scoreboard update. Sorry, I'm refreshing the page. First pitch is a strike to Basayo, folks.
Sammy.
All right. It's true. Tampa's taken a lead. They have a 4-2 lead in the bottom of the 7th. Oh, well. The Angels had a lead there for a minute. Cleveland now up 4-3 on Boston going into the 8th. And the Yankee game is still 15 minutes from start, or 35 minutes from starting. Here's a ground ball hit softly to second base. Actually, the shortstop is going to make the play and end the inning. Macko, the second baseman, was closest to it, but missed it. Shortstop backing up. Clement making that play to end the inning. Folks, we go to the 8th. It's the Orioles 5, the Blue Jays 4. We got 2 innings left. We know we want Garcia for one of them. Who's supposed to come out now? You tell me. I got to go see a man about a horse.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
Baltimore? What's that?
Look, it doesn't really matter, all right?
All right, folks. Hank left a long comment, and it got red flagged. Oh, no. Well, Hank, what's the short version? Kittredge? Question mark? Don't tell me that's who's coming out. Yenier Cano is coming into the ballgame, folks. Yenier Cano is apparently okay. He has showed up on my ESPN page as coming into the ballgame, and there he is. Folks, Cano was removed from the game a couple of days ago. He's on there with a one-run lead facing the top of the order. George Springer, first pitch is a splitter for a strike. Derek Holmes has a super chat, folks.
Message for you, son.
Is saying, who is getting the All-Star game call for us? Are you talking about me calling the All-Star game? That's a called strike 2, low and in on the zone. 0-2 on Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. Who is getting the All-Star game call for us? I'm not sure if I'm calling the All-Star game. That pitch outside, 1-2. I can't promise anything on that, Derek. If you're referring to me. I don't think I called it last season. I think I needed the break. 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground. Base hit in the left. Oh boy. The Blue Jays have the would-be tying run on with nobody out. And the 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. When Cano, we don't know what to expect from him. But we do know he's got to face at least 2 more guys. Here is a ball. Is that the... Are we looking at... What are we looking at right now? That's another base hit. Some stupid ad with some car just gotten away of the first pitch to Clement. It's a base hit to left. Cano's given up back-to-back singles. 2 on, nobody out in a 1-run game. And now you got to go after Guerrero. Are we sure Cano is okay? My goodness. First pitch to Guerrero, lined in the left field, a base hit. It's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to at least tie the game. Ward throws it towards third, and Gunnar just spiked the ball into the ground. 2-run score. The Blue Jays have taken the lead. Cano has come in and absolutely shit the bed, and why did we go to him? 6-5 Toronto. Wow. These people that come out of the woodwork. Yeah, I've got nothing to say until 3 hours into a game when we take a lead for the first time. Let me introduce myself now. 3 batters have been faced for Cano. There's a mound meeting, but how do you keep him in here? Clearly, he doesn't have it. Clearly, he doesn't have it. Wow, this would be a terrible way to let a game get away. We had a frickin' 5-0 lead, folks. Chilo, get rid of that fucking comment, man. Are you speaking for all of us? We all had fake hope because of this game right here. Just get rid of that shit, man. You got to know by now that a comment like that is going to piss me off. Don't speak for all of us, dude. Okamoto with a 1-0 count. There's a strike. It's 1-1. That's right, folks. You've all been duped. You've all been wasting your time. Swing and a miss. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. Well, if you wanted everybody to feel shitty, well, you've succeeded. I feel shitty now. That pitch is outside. 2-2 the count on Okamoto. The pitch, a little comebacker. Cano's going to have to hurry. Well, he's got time. Okamoto, not very fast. Going over to third base on the ground out is Guerrero. There's still only 1 out in the inning. And here comes Albarnez. Looks like we're having a pitching change. Cano is walking off, and coming into the ball game is Keegan Aiken. 6-5 Blue Jays in the top of the 8th. Pitching change. Be back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster...
Keegan Aiken is on the pitch. The 14th appearance of the season. The batter is Dalton Varsho. Runner at third, 1 out. First pitch is low for ball 1. Swing and a miss on a slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Aiken gets the call on the outside. It was a ball, but no challenge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball hit right back up the middle, stopped by Gunner, and he makes the catch on a liner for out number 2. Runner stays at third base. The batter is Macko, 1 for 3. First pitch is high. 2 outs, runner at third, top of the 8th. Blue Jays 6, Orioles 5. Fouled back, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Foul tip, actually. Right-hander Fisher up in the Blue Jay bullpen. Over the plate but low with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Macko. Two-two pitch. Hit in the air but foul. Another 2-2. Hit on the ground. The gunner, he will field it, throwing off balance. In time, the inning is over. Aiken comes in and gets a couple of big outs, holding Guerrero at third. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays 6, Orioles 5.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
Okay, the bottom of the 8th is coming up. For those of you who think the Orioles have already lost, I might advise that you just go ahead and leave. Do something else for the rest of the night. For anybody else that's going to root the team on to try and win, feel free to stick around. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It'll be Leody Taveras to lead off. First pitch is inside. Fluharty on the mound. Taveras is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. One-0 pitch is a strike. The 1-1 is a sweeper on the back door, strike 2. One-two pitch outside, count even. Andres Jimenez is now at shortstop. Ernie Clement moves from short to second. Macko out of the ball game. Jeremiah Jackson is on deck to pinch hit for Colton Cowser. Here's a ball hit into right, shallow, caught out there for out number 1. So Jeremiah will hit for Cowser, and we'll see if he stays into play right in the top of the 9th. There's a mound meeting for the Blue Jays right now. Jeremiah enters the game with a .248 average. Blaze Alexander is on the on-deck circle. I think he was already in the ballgame defensively for Mayo in the previous inning. That is a first pitch ball to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled straight back. 1-2 the count on Jeremiah. Rico Garcia is up in the Oriole bullpen. After a foul ball, it's still 1-2 on Jeremiah Jackson. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. The pitch low, 2-2. Two-two pitch, hit in the air, center field. It's dropping. It's a diving catch made by Varsho. Another Gold Glove catch made by the center fielder to rob Taveras of a big hit. 2 down here in the 8th. Blaze Alexander.
I do believe I'm on fire.
First time up tonight. Blaze batting .256. He's been hot. Some might say on fire. First pitch to him. That one is called a strike. Looked like it was a bit low with 2 out in the 8th. It's time to start using that second challenge on pitches like that. 0-1 pitch, up and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't think Blaze is batting for Mayo, George. I think when we had a 5-0 lead, he was brought in as a defensive replacement, thinking a 5-run lead was enough. Because I remember the mound meeting with Cano out there. Blaze was out there already on defense. So there's that. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right. We'll do it again. Catcher needs to come out and go over the signs with Fluharty. Base is empty, 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. The Orioles trail by 1. Ah, 1-run lead. Okay. But the other more important part of the already came in defensively, that's still true? Okay. Pitch in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Two swing and a miss. Inning over. We go to the 9th. Blue Jays lead it 6-5.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the monster.
You're fine, George. You're not the one that needs to apologize. You're fine. Rico Garcia is on, trailing by 1 here in the 9th. 26th appearance for Rico. .77 ERA. Opponents hitting just .081. A whip of .64. Going to try to keep it a 1-run game going into the bottom of the 9th. Nathan Lucas is up for the second time tonight. It's the bottom part of the order, and the first pitch is a fastball on the corner for a strike. Tyler O'Neill is now in the game in right field. Here's a ball hit hard in the right. That's a base hit. It's going to bounce up against the wall, and O'Neill lets it get past him. It'll be a double for Lucas either way. Leadoff double here in the 9th. Off of Rico. Sixth double of the season for Lucas. Yohendrick Pinango is 0 for 3. And his first pitch is a very high, ball 1. Garcia misses badly again. 2-0. The 2-0 is a swing and a miss. Change up at 85. Two-one to Pinango, swing and a miss. Another changeup. Count even up at 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out in the top of the ninth. Pitch, swing and a miss. Down goes Pinango. Valenzuela, the batter. First pitch is a changeup low. Brandon Valenzuela, 1 for 3. One-oh pitch is popped up on the infield. Nope, on the shallow left field. Gunner will be waved off by Ward, who comes in for that shallow left field catch. 2 down in the inning. The batter will be George Springer. First pitch to Springer is tapped foul off to the left. Fisher, a righty, still up in the Blue Jay bullpen, possibly will be called upon to try to close in the ninth. 0-1 to Springer is low. 12 likes away from 200, folks. Be great to get there, though. Honestly, at this stage, I really don't give a shit. One pitch is in the dirt. Curveball, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Hit hard on the ground to Gunner. One bounce. And the throw across will be in time. The inning is over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Down a run. 6-5 Blue Jays.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
You guys ready to try to come back? Or are we all just a bunch of idiots practicing fake hope right now? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Are we just trying to be fans, rooting a team on to win, understanding that there are peaks and valleys, both within a season, both within a game, and that when we're ever down by 1 run, we shouldn't just, Make us all feel like we're a bunch of chumps. That would be nice. Okay, it does appear like we've got some real Oriole fans here. Okay, we're going to try to come back. You've inspired me to come back onto the screen. Folks, the new pitcher is Braden Fisher, a right-hander. 30th appearance of the season. He's got a 2.56 ERA. Jackson Holliday will lead off, and then it's the top of the order. I swear, I don't know if there's ever been a single comment that has pissed me off as much as that one. Holliday's 2 for 3. He's got a home run on the night. Batting now .269 with those 2 hits. First pitch is a curveball up and away for ball 1, folks. Come on, Jackson. The 1-0. Taken for a strike. So Holliday, Ward, and Gunnar are the 3 batters due up. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled over by the first base coach, Bourgeois. He'll toss it into the stands. 1-2 the count. Fisher from the belt. The 1-2. Breaking ball outside. 2-2. Ooh, boy, that was a slow breaking curveball. It kind of danced around the zone. Holliday able to lay off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Hit on the ground and backhanded at second base. Holliday will be thrown out. 1 down. Clement now at second after spending most of the game at short. Taylor Ward coming up.
Taylor?
There's another righty up in the Jays pen, a fellow by the name of Miles. So Fisher not necessarily going to close it out. Ward is 1 for 3. First pitch is low and away in the dirt for ball 1.
Taylor?
One-0 pitch. On the inside edge, a front door slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gunnar will definitely get an opportunity no matter what. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, and Ward strokes it out to left center field. That ball is going to be caught on the run in front of the 376 sign by Dalton Varsho. Ward just missed it. He hit the gap. A good-looking angle off the bat. Just missed it, either getting down for a double or getting over for a homer. 2 down in the inning, and it's down to Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch he takes for strike 1. Folks, we're still just a dozen likes away from 200. We got well over 200 people. It'd be great to just hit that nice round number before the game ends. The pitch is low. The count is 1-1. Fisher's next pitch is up and away, missing badly with a curveball. 11 likes away. Come on, folks. Dig down into your heart and take a moment to hit that thumbs up, please. The 2-1 pitch hit on the ground, right to second, and it goes off a Clement's glove and rolls away into shallow right field. That was a routine grounder that should have ended the game. The game goes on with an E4 on Clement. Gunnar, the tying run on at first. Adley, the batter, due up. Folks, we need some magic. Rutschman 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch. Oh, that was a fat slider right in the middle of the plate, but he took it. 0-1. We need that clutch right now.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We need the clutch, Adley. He had a bases loaded walk. 0 for 3 otherwise. Swing and a miss on a curveball, and the Orioles are down to their final strike. Gunnar at first, 2 down. The 0-2 pitch is a ball hit on the ground to second, and that should do it. Clement does not boot it this time. He gets it to first. The inning is over, and the game is final. The Blue Jays win it 6-5. 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Toronto. They left 4. 5 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Orioles left 7 men on base. Mason Fluharty gets the win. Yenier Cano the loss. Fisher gets the save. Folks, tomorrow's game will be at 4:05. The stream will start at 3:45. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for all your help, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll chirp at you later.